Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is April. I'm a fifth grade teacher and I am self-contained this year. Anyways, so I saw the Fun and Summer teacher tag on Smarty Style and I think Genuine Teaching, I think. I could be wrong. But anyways, it's just like 15 questions. I'm going to put them down in the description box if you are interested, and I'll link a few of the ones that I know who are doing it, and so that you can check theirs out. And if you want to, then do it with us because I'm just jumping in when I saw it. I have not posted a video in like a year or maybe even longer. I'm not sure. So I figured this would be a great way to kick off my new year. Like, I plan on actually participating and putting out content. So I figured I would just start off with the summer and then move on. So I wrote the questions down. Okay. So number one, my favorite thing about summer. I think my favorite thing about summer is no schedule, no routine. It's just peaceful, relaxing, kind of go at my own flow. That would probably be like my favorite thing ever. Like, I don't have to wake up at a specific time. I don't have to be ready at a specific time. My kids' schedules, everything is just like, relaxed, and we go at our own pace. So I think that's like my favorite thing. Number two, how do I spend a typical day? Typically, it's pretty mellow. I do have 4 kids, but I mean, they're all older. Okay, there's my kitty cat, Milo. He's kind of crazy. So anyways, I do have 4 kids, but they are older. So they are 17, sorry, 15, almost 13 in a month, and then a 10-year-old. So they don't need me. You know what I mean? Like, they can kind of do their own thing. I don't have to keep them as entertained as like when they were little and chase them around the house. So it's kind of like when I was a stay-at-home mom. I do not set an alarm. I sleep until when I want, essentially. And even we get up pretty early most days, but then I still kind of lounge in bed and check social media or watch a show or something like that. But do laundry, cook dinner, mow. Sometimes we'll run some errands or like do something with friends. We'll go to the pool, go skating, laser tag, library. I read. So it kind of just varies, but I guess the typical day is mostly just kind of lounging at home, taking care of the kids, chores, kind of back to like my stay-at-home mom life, run errands, pay bills, that kind of thing. Number 3, what are your go-to summer activities or places to visit? My favorite activity, to be honest, is just being at home and like watching Netflix, or I love going to the pool or like laying out. That would be another favorite. Places to visit, I don't really have anything that's like, I guess the pool would be like one of my favorite things to do over the summer. Number 4, beach or a swimming pool. Well, I live in Oklahoma, so there is no beach. But if I had the option, I would love to go. We go to Florida sometimes during the summer, but so I'll just say swimming pool. To be honest, I love going to the beach. It's beautiful. The water feels great, but I'm terrified. I'm like, the whole time I'm in there, I'm pretty much like petrified that like the shark is going to eat me. So if I had to pick, I guess I would really actually pick a swimming pool. Number 5, favorite ice cream flavor. That would be cookies and cream, hands down, my favorite. My favorite summer song. Probably Luke Bryan, Drunk on You. Favorite summer movie? Ooh, I honestly have no clue. I don't really watch a lot of movies, to be honest. I'm more of like a TV series person. I do watch movies too, but I'm like, nothing like makes me think like summertime, or like I want to always watch it during the summer. So yeah, I don't know. What are your Netflix summertime viewing plans? To be honest, I watch Hulu more than Netflix lately. But I watch them all. Really, I watch Amazon Prime, Hulu, and Netflix. Handmaid's Tale, it came out recently, so I've been watching that. Shooter is on Netflix. Season 3 was just released, so I'm watching that. Oh, A Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce on Netflix. They released some episodes. I probably will watch Stranger Things with my kids. I'm not really into it. Sorry. But I probably will watch it with them. I don't really know what else. Oh, a show that I recently started watching. I don't think it was on Netflix, to be honest. I think it was Hulu. What's it called? Married at First Sight. That is very intriguing to me. So I started watching. I watched a few, what are they called? Seasons. A few seasons of those. So I don't know. Nothing's really like ringing a bell at this very moment of anything that I'm like really watching or couldn't wait to watch. I've just been picking random things this summer. Like I said, the Married at First Sight, Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce, like just things and just trying them out. Which books am I reading, or like what are on my summertime reading list? So I have several like chapter books that I plan on reading. One is Fish in a Tree. I've honestly never even read it, and I've heard it's a great book. I plan on reading, I think it's called Booked. It's by the person who made the crossover book. And this one's like a soccer-based book, so I want to check that one out. My class really loved the crossover, and so I want to see if Booked might be one, because last year my kids were like soccer fanatics. So I'm going to see if Booked would be an option. I really want to reread the like first 6 weeks of school. I think that's what it's called, by Harry Wong. Gotta find it. I haven't read it since I was in my student teaching like days. So I would love to kind of refresh. It's a good book if you've never read it. It really breaks it down, kind of classroom procedures and building that classroom community. Those are the main ones on my list. Let's see. Oh, summertime essentials. Sunblock, definitely, because which thankfully it's healed up, but I went to the pool a couple weeks ago and got like the worst sunburn of my life. Like I really feel like I had like 3rd-degree burns. It was horrible. So sunblock, that's a big essential. Number 11, any teaching goals or projects you hope to accomplish. The main goal that I had for summertime was going through our reading curriculum. It's a lot of mentor text, like picture books, and putting Post-it notes, putting some of the questions that I need to ask, or like writing stop, because we don't really, every single book we don't read like front to back, and it will tell us the curriculum, stop on page 15, ask this question. Well, sometimes I've already read, to page 17, and then like as I'm looking in the teacher's guide, then I'm just like, oh man, I need to like ask that. And so I kind of want to have like some notes, and that way I'm not like so focused on my teaching guide as before. This was a brand new curriculum this year for us. So, I really felt like I had like my curriculum guide, just it was like, really into it. So I feel like the Post-it notes will kind of help guide my lessons a little bit, keep the lesson more on track so that the kids aren't getting off task while I'm just like, oh, hold on, let me like look and, see what it wants me to say, because the font in our teacher's guide for one is like super tiny. So, definitely plan on doing that. That is like my main goal. Some of the other things were just like professional development, like reading the Harry Wong book, looking into a different style, like morning meetings. I put together a reading curriculum binder of all the things that we need and things that we print. Like instead of always needing to go online and print it, I'm just going to make a master copy like binder, because their online site for a curriculum I feel like is not the best either. Okay, any professional development. So far this summer, I went to a 2-day workshop for guided reading, and we used, I think it's Jan Richardson, maybe the next steps to guided reading, and went through that. I really enjoyed that. I was going to be attending a drone type training where we learned how to build them and use curriculum, and I was so bummed not to get to go to that. My son had an appointment during the training. He had the appointment weeks ago, but the doctor had an emergency and rescheduled, and it just happened to be on that training. So bummer. But so far, those are the only two like main ones planned. I'm always looking to see, I think something closer to August was coming up, but what was that about? Not sure. Okay, so that's it. Besides like professional development that I feel is like professional development, like reading blogs, watching YouTube vlogs, which I have not done like at all until like the past like week. I finally was running out of shows to watch and was like, why am I not watching YouTube? Okay, so when do I start prepping to go back to school and when is my first day back? I pretty much prep like all summer long, like kind of at my own pace. Like I said, I already made that binder, so I printed off. It's probably like 300 something sheets. I do need to hole punch it and page protector and put it in the binder and organize it, but it's semi-ready. I'm in the process of going through the reading curriculum. I made a pacing guide that is like a week by week pacing guide for reading, English, and math. I haven't done science or social studies yet, but that's like, I'm going to do that with my coworker because we're going to do it a little bit differently than we've done in the years past. So it does need to be a little bit more detailed. I do have it typed up, but I do want to add a little bit more detail so it's more easy for our new teachers that are coming to our grade level to like follow. So like I said, I kind of just prep all the time, just like whenever I feel like it. But basically, when do I start? Okay, so we are locked out of our building all summer long. We do not have access. We're not allowed to go. I mean, technically, I think it's open because there is like a summer daycare program there. And there's like a free lunch program, but essentially we just don't go to our school. And they usually open the doors for teachers, usually like August 1st. Sometimes it like this year it might be like August 5th, like that first like official week of August, excuse me. And so that I can go. It's kind of come and go as you want. No contract, no requirement. Like you just have a few weeks to do that. Then I am actually required back, I believe, August 16th, I think. I think it's a Friday. And then we have like two or three more days that next week. And then the kids come like that Thursday. We usually like the kids only come like Thursday and Friday. So we'll go back on Friday, August the 16th. And then like that following Tuesday is usually meet the teacher night. And so we'll meet our kids, get our class rosters. And then, like I said, the kids will probably start like August 20-ish. Don't know the exact date, but soon. I only have like a month of summer because it's July 2nd. Okay, so describe my perfect day. My perfect day would be sleeping in, waking up to like no kids fighting, no chaos, just drinking coffee, turning on YouTube, turning on Netflix, lounging around for a little bit, go to the pool, lay out, watch the kids swim with them a little bit, come home, grill out, play some games with the family, and then like run a movie and just kind of like hang. So we're like partly out, but partly in and just kind of going at our own pace. All right, the last question. 3 words to describe summer. Rejuvenating. Like that would be my biggest word. I feel like this summer. Last year was a struggle, like struggle bus the whole time. So yeah, definitely rejuvenating. I guess family would be another word to describe it because I spend a lot of time with my family, like more quality time because we are together a lot during the school year. My son is at my school. My middle schooler, he's like across the street, so he walks over. He's there before and after school. And then I'm juggling them to and from all their activities like all night long. So we do spend a lot of time, but I guess like quality family time. And then just fun. Like it's just, summer is just fun time, catch up with friends, catch up with family, barbecue, swimming, lake, just kind of hanging out. It's just fun. So rejuvenating, family, and fun. So anyways, like I said, Fun and Summer Teacher Tag. I for sure saw it on Smarty Style. I will link and try to find all of theirs. I will put the questions in the description box. So if you're interested, go ahead and do it. So check the subscribe button if you want to see any future videos of mine. If you have already been a follower of me, thank you so much. A few people reached out asking kind of this year, like, where am I and what's going on? And I plan on doing a vlog that kind of updates a little bit on where I've been, and I don't know, maybe like a day in the life of me over the summer. Anyways, all right, hit the thumbs up button. Bye, guys.